Okay. Because my sister-in-law, she's very quiet. She doesn't say much in-game, out-game. But when she's using Selena, you're like, are you okay? Do you wanna talk?
Sounds like me when I play Selena.
Oke guys,
Selena jungle.
sebelumnya subscribe dulu guys ya, sama di like juga guys. Kita masuk di game kedua antara Kamboja versus Dominican Republic. Gatot Kaca di band Esmeralda Hilos, Grok Lapu-Lapu Baksia. First pick Kamboja, Cho guys. Kita lihat mapnya Broken Walls.
Right here, you're under arrest, and that enables a Cho first pick. Good on you, Cambodia.
Yeah, something we haven't seen in a year or two. Right, Cho first pick.
Jarang-jarang loh guys, Cho itu first pick, Cho.
And now, this really throws a wrench here because I feel like the Dominican Republic did not see that coming. So we're like, wait, hold on. Do we want to go Yisun Shin again, or do we want to try to take away that Lancelot? And then Diamond is looking at Shadows like, you can use the Lancelot, right? I mean, like, just take it.
How hard can it be?
Yeah.
Yeah, without the Lapu-Lapu, it feels weird. It will go for the YSS Hilda.
Hilda,
okay.
Yisun Shin.
We have seen Cho roam damage, and
Shadows Leone.
Mr. Leone. Wouldn't be surprised if they give Cho the Boxy, and Boxy was like, okay, full damage it is. That's the thing, right? Because you could essentially throw your body at the enemy core, and your only job is, if I one-shot them, my death would be worth it.
Yeah. Hopefully this does mean that we won't see too much. Oh,
alright.
Well,
one-upping it.
Funny, Cho.
Well, now we know why the Cho is first pick, and unless they're willing to put Hilda.
Kita lihat ya guys, saya penasaran juga aku guys Fanny ini. Tadi Lancelot jago sih guys, Lancelot itu. Berarti kalau Fanny jago, Kamboja ini mengerikan juga, Cok.
That's why they banned the high lows. Now it makes perfect sense.
Yep. So even pick up the Alice here. Do they? Yeah, I don't know. I'm really like last Ruby, right? Last pick. Like right now, just pick Ruby and then see what other catcher you can get.
Oh,
so they pick up the
Ruby.
Yeah.
That solved the problem a little bit. Mid lane Lunox, I think that's good.
Yeah, I think at this point, the Dominican Republic, I would personally ban out mids that have good wave clear. Because if you do good, right, able to stop the Fanny, able to stop Cho, you can proceed forward and get as much turns as you can.
So Farsa, Iesf.
I'm thinking Eve and Lunox and Kimi are good shouts as well, but I feel like Eve, unless you want to pick it up yourself, it's gotta go.
Yeah, gotta go. I wouldn't mind Kadita pick, honestly. Although
Cambodia or Dominican Republic?
Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
It would be hard to execute. I think that's always the worry. What's the Iesf?
Iesf di ban.
I think Jushin, yep. Jushin ban. Like basically take out mids.
Jushin di ban.
So here is the headache. Do you want to ban Kimi or Farsa? Or do you let both through and you trade? Good thing is,
I would ban Farsa, take Kimi.
That is assuming that Kimi goes through, right?
Yeah. But if they ban out the Kimi,
Lunox.
Yeah, something like a Lunox, able to survive a gank, right?
Yeah, because the Dominican Republic do have last pick, so that's the advantage there.
Kalea.
Okay,
they banned the Kalia.
Understandable.
I hope they have a way to further catch.
Kimi di ban guys.
Farsa, Lunox are both up.
Kalau kalian nonton ketutupan sama campku, Cok.
I want to say Selena, but again, it's not easy to pull off.
Yeah, we don't know the capabilities of the player. I would honestly am more frightened if Cambodia picks up the Farsa.
I agree.
So that's like a consideration. Like our Farsa is so-so, but Farsa on them is going to be scary.
The safest pick? I want to say Valentina, but it's not even like a good spell to take right now, except for the kick. Kagura is also like another shout, I guess. Or Vexana, right back to basics.
Especially will help like if there's any kind of aggression coming in from Cambodia, if you clear lanes, there's no push.
You gotta terrify. So they take a
Farsa.
Farsa.
Yep.
Ooh, this is a challenge. Into Alice, Fanny, and Cho.
Honestly, if Cambodia they pick up the Valentina, it's not bad for them, right? They got options here. They got the Farsa, and just in case, if you want to give vision for your Fanny, you can even take the
Bavaria?
no.
Selena?
Saya lagi 2-0 kayak lah, cok.
In
Biar
case
cepet,
if
cok.
you do want to go for Valentina.
Take the Granger first.
Granger.
Simple. This is the lineup that so far doesn't really have much crowd control, right? Only in the show and the Alice, but the Alice one is a lot more harder to land. So the Kadita does come out.
Yep, it looks like it is
Kadita,
for Cambodia.
guys.
Again, Cambodia and Indonesia, they always have this mindset, like, how fast can we kill them?
Yeah.
Kadita, Granger, and Fanny, come on.
If they're dead, they can fight back.
Yeah, exactly.
So I build defense, right?
So Dominican Republic, what is going to be the final pick here? Because Hilda and Ruby are still flexible, but I still feel like it's better to put Ruby here in gold. In a EXP, you're going to go up against the Alice. The Yuzong is still up.
Yuzong.
Forgot about that one. So Yuzong will be the final pick here. And I think this is a very solid lineup coming in from the Dominican Republic. But I wanna see
Ruby
an
God
early
Land.
rotation, honestly, either from Yuzong or from the Ruby. And
Kalau
instantly go
Yuzong
in.
God Land
Don't let
bisa-bisa
this
aja
Fanny
sih.
do whatever she wants.
I have a feeling that they just don't want Jun to play the game at all with their picks. All of it targeted towards shutting down a Farsa. I can understand why. Jun has had a decent game one.
Tuh
But just
kenapa
from the
dia
draft
ngantuk
alone,
apa berdoa
I
dia?
want a game 3. Dominican Republic is on them to try and deliver that, especially against Cambodia, who so far have shown nothing but composed aggression.
Yep. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is
2-0
potentially the
atau
final
1
game
sama
of
guys.
tonight here.
Di
Cambodia
subscribe dulu guys.
bringing out a lot of damage here, a lot of burst damage. And the Dominican Republic honestly has a pretty solid team fight composition where they have a lot of protection for the Eastern Chin. The Farsa is going to be more difficult for them to protect because they got to consider the Cho
Kalau dari
as
muka
well as the
tuan
Fanny,
yang kanan guys ya.
as well as the Kadita,
Yep,
as well as the Alice.
yep. Basically 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
Let's head into game 2 between Cambodia and Dominican Republic. Cambodia on the blue side, Dominican Republic on the red side. Both junglers this time will start on the purple. And right off the bat, priority mid given over to Dominican Republic.
Yeah. So unless Dominican Republic has a fast rotation here, they have basically not tried to froze the wave, which I feel like they could have. Look at this, a very early rotation, trying to get onto Wadu. And able to stun up, but still able to use the Gleam to get away. Detective is still able to get the Little, did he get a Little?
Ini
it was
Fanny-nya
open.
dari
Got the
Purple Buff guys. Berarti nanti bersamaan turtle buff birunya habis
Jun
guys.
still gets to cash in on all of that. Again, I think Dominican Republic has been on the ball with the rotation, right? They're keeping up in terms of movements. They're making sure that the lanes aren't really, you know, one-sided. And even in Instinct's case, where he's being severely pressured by Wadu, he isn't really under any threat. Detective will hit 4 after the beetle, and Boxy is gone on by Ricky. He just continuous pressure. Wadu does get brought in, and Ricky now in danger. Tries to flicker away. Detective tries to take him, and actually finds it. Gets out.
Yeah, and Detective almost got taken down there, but I think it was still a good idea from the Dominican Republic because Boxy was overextended. So deal as much damage as they can, but again, this is the advantage of a Fanny. It kind of feels like she's everywhere.
Yeah. They even committed a Mountain Shocker too, but fortunately Detective is just a bit too fast with his fingers, so they can't stop him, because that kill would have been so valuable. Oppie should be able to get away. He still has the Petrify. Instinct will be forced to use his Black Dragon form, and that's not good news with the turtle spawning.
Yeah. But, oh, Zing almost gets taken down by Diamond, so it looks like the goal leaders are really aggressive here. Husky, they really like to trade with each other. Diamond is thinking about his level 4. Oh, he gets the kill! And now Detective is here. Can he deal with Detective? Looks like not. The skills were on cooldown. Unable to get hit.
Free turtle kah?
And I think that's fine, right? Like, he has accepted the fact that he's gonna go down anyways.
Aduh,
Wadu is gonna get a
preset.
lot of damage. Green Feather Airstrike, thrown on Rune. The damage reduction is there, but they only immobilize instinct. Boxy will chase Shadow away. The rough waves come through into petrify. 141 instinct goes down, and detective on time for the turtle secure.
Yeah, Cambodia, they're trading here, same as the Dominican Republic. OP unable to get the litho. And in terms of scaling here, I kind of feel like both are good. Oh, hold on, a kick coming in from Boxy.
Yeah, kick into a rough wave and just execution from detective. It's on a killing spree.
So what does the Dominican Republic have to do
Ngeri
now?
sih guys, Cambodia ya.
Is 8,000 ahead. At this point, I kind of feel like they need some kind of advantage in at either lane. And I feel like considering that
Nanti
Diamond
serunya
has
nih,
a favorable trade, maybe try to back them up a little
Kamboja,
bit and
Malaysia,
extend that lead and ask
Indo,
Instinct just don't die to a 4 to 5 man.
sama apa lagi ya?
Once he gets the War Axe, it will be easier for both of them. Oh, Shadow. You see this Jing, gonna get instantly eat the damage. Get Dominican Republic reading some of the movements like a bolt and
Hidup
Instinct
Ranger
able
aja.
to get away. That is the best case scenario. Detective does show up in top lane, but I don't think he can fight this. Ricky will make sure that that will be the case.
I like that I'm able to call out the shot call coming in from the Dominican Republic. And they're doing it quite well. Zing does have the Sky Piercer.
Ranger jadi Sky Piercer.
The Dominican Republic, they're taking charge. They're getting this turret. Zing is here. If they can get this is a huge advantage for Dominican Republic.
Yeah, great traceless from Shadow to get away. Big expanded from Ricky. He's gonna try and
Aduh, energinya habis yuk.
just more than enough. The better edge right here. Ricky, with the help of Jun, finds the shutdown. Omni very deep in enemy lines. Gonna take the turret shot.
Banget habis
And that would be
energinya.
Diamond finding the kill too. Shadow does end up going down, but Cambodia had to bring Jing and Boxy in.
I would say that's worth it. Detective and Oppie got taken down. And the Dominican Republic, hold on, Boxy gets onto Diamond. It's going to be very hard for you to deal with this Ruby because as I Cho, if the Don't Run Wolf King is there, you're the one that's going to get punished and you're just going to eat a lot of damage.
I believe there's 20 Sky Piercer stacks for Jing because he went for most likely a Fury Hammer into Sky Piercer first item as the turtle spawns second one of this game. Purple buff just gets secured. Ricky in the bad spot again. The better airstrike already expended. Instinct. Solid missing the window for the combo, but still commits on the RP. Try to bleed him out, and then he uses the Black Diamond Form to get away. Good stuff from Instinct to escape. Another 1-for-1 trade, but Shadow once more onto Zing. Can't find it. Rondo to disengage. And with Boxy coming in, finds a Flicker King right into the throne of Ruin. But great traceless from Shadow. The footwork is impeccable.
From both, right? Boxy, that was one of the smoothest kicks I've seen in a while.
Aku kalau punya room kayak gitu enak guys. Snowball gitu guys.
This is a show of mechanics that I'm loving.
And they continue to trade blows. Diamond and Jun tried to set up a kill, couldn't find it. Onto Detective. It's good, Boxy. I think Ricky, instead of being on the hideouts, he's on the Hilda, sure. He's gone down 4 times, but still is continuing to make sure that his presence is known, although this time Shadow might be in a bit of a danger. Chased down by Wadu, the rough waves committed just in case.
But still, this is very impressive. I want to see more of the Dominican Republic, man. About 3,000 of difference here coming in from Cambodia. Looks like they might be able to secure this turtle uncontested. For Dominican Republic, the only problem is whenever they go for a trade, that's it. It's a trade. They gotta give one to get one.
Turtle
I
kedua.
feel like things will start to change if they go for a team fight and the Yuzong was able to hit on the tree and then they just get a clean trade kills without trading anyone. I feel like that's the biggest problem. We take one.
Dia kan nggak pakai red tree tadi.
I agree with you. I think it's just the
Masih ada tuh red tree ya guys.
overall landscape of big team fights where Dominican Republic pills a little bit in terms of execution. Oh, what a setup from Oppie. Diamond and Ricky barely gets away, and that's the best case scenario. No casualties for them.
Yep. Diamond's recall got canceled a bit, but like you said, that was a good situation.
Funny jadi
I legit
pistol.
thought they were gonna die. Boxy, oh, wrong kick. Looks like just surviving. And traces away just in case if anyone is there. Second, and he get a kill onto Ricky.
Yeah, not even close. Ricky is quite durable now. Would assume that he has the anti-Q Rust at this point. Lord up in around a minute, the bottom side of the map. Again, the macro from Cambodia definitely slightly cleaner. They are accelerating this lead a little bit with the top and bottom tier 1 taken.
Yep. So for Cambodia, I think looking at top here, they're trying to basically end this a little bit fast, right? They're trying to get the turret, but Boxy, He's doing this. So is he going damage? I did not notice his items.
That could...
Right, because he's
That's damage, right? That is damage, yep.
Yep, that is damage. So again, 5-man damage. Well, Atlas, not so much, but hey, still. A lot of damage coming in from Cambodia.
And Wadu is so deep in. Jun wants to run away, but he is the target. And a cutthroat would do it. This bit tier 1 going down. Cambodia now has full control over the Lord Pit. Ricky also can't really stay there for too long.
Yep, Foxy now having the endless battle as well. At this point, I feel like he can one-shot Shadow. So this is going to be very, very difficult. Jun and Shadow, the main damage dealers. You know, it's kind of a meme for everyone to go damage, but in a game like this, bro, damage is king. Damage is king.
And Detective, with the solo kill on the Shadow, is going to definitely secure the Lord Diamond. He's the full rough waves
Berat lah guys.
and survives. But
2-0
Cambodia
nih
have
cok.
essentially taken command of this game. It's only going to get harder for the Dominican Republic.
This is not great
Ya
because
level
you want
cepet
to
guys,
sustain,
cepet guys.
but when the damage of your opponents is much higher than any kind of sustain that you really have, like the best way they can sustain is with minions.
Yeah.
And in hindsight, Cambodia has been taking fights mostly in the jungle, so minions aren't helping the Dominican Republic to get as much heal as they want to have.
And also, you can only sustain if you have health bar, but if you get blown up, it really does not matter. 7.3k. I'm surprised that Cambodia is not working on the Lord. They're really taking a sweet time and just continuously putting pressure in the lane. See the Mountain Chakra from Shadow, and that will confirm that the Lord hasn't really been worked on just yet until now.
Kita lihat.
Shadow does have the 4 axe.
Nggak akan ada kontes sih.
The burn is there. Ricky
Karat
and Diamond can
isinya.
really do anything, but with no retribution, there's just no shot. Detective goes in. Jun, wings by wings, try to get away.
Kurang sih guys Fanny ya, dia jarang main Fanny nih.
And as of this point, Cambodia, they're waiting for an opportunity, but Dominican Republic, they're not giving it to them. And for good cause. I feel like they still can defend with that Farsa. And Cambodia, they have a Granger, so the siege should be quite
Masih
good.
Fanny
It
Dwi
should be
Woi
very
lah.
straightforward. The base defense from Dominican Republic isn't exactly the best. They try to control Detective, actually caught him! Good shutdown for Shadow. And now they look to fully commit Black Dragon for Instinct, but not able to reach his target. So Dominican Republic, they're gonna fall back. Foxy in the wings, looking for a target. The flicker kick is there, full damage. Petrify answer from Instinct. Foxy bleeds out. Ricky gets chased down, but he was able to escape. And now Diamond look for a pullback. Good follow-up from Jun. And they take Jing out of the equation. There's 3 bodies dead for Cambodia. Wadu continues to fight it out, but Dominican Republic has successfully held back the assault.
That was beautiful from the Dominican Republic, and again, with the damage that you have no defense, and Wadu gets taken out by Diamond. Look at the Dominican Republic catching Cambodia whenever they're feeling super safe here. This is great.
As a 4K goal swing, by the way. And Oppie, great patience, looks for Instinct, but the damage not fully there. Ricky will take the punishment. Detective, can he get out of this? Because it's him against Shadow. Oh, he'll just fight this. Oh, right into Instinct.
Bro, what was that?
Ini kenapa?
Dude, like, even Shadow, you see him just
Mereka kayak kebawa emosi gitu ya si Dom ini guys.
is flying. He follows, man. He was like, I'm not letting you go, man. You're in my territory now.
That's a 5K goal swing, by the way.
Dude, that was intense. I'm liking this trade.
No inhibitors go down. Successful base defense. Multiple shutdowns. The odds are almost evened out. The only difference, in fact, most of the goal lead that Cambodia has is on Boxy.
Main kayak gini kalau udah kalah di early ini ya sakit kepala guys, beneran.
Okay, so right now looking at the once the endless battle is built up, which has been built up now.
Apalagi kena recall, kena bacot lagi.
But more importantly, that burst coming in from the 2 damage.
Ulala ya.
It's looking pretty good for the Republic here.
It's pretty exciting game. And some of the targets aren't the easiest to burst down anymore. Ricky will find Oppie, not the easiest target to find. Oh, the Petrify into rough ways. Oppie getting a buy one, free one, and now Cambodia definitely looks to re-engage. Boxy is concealed. Dominican Republic out of position. Detective going straight for Shadow, but Shadow will be out. And unfortunately for Jun, he's not that lucky. Even with the Purified, Jing will escape with his life too, just as the Lord spawns. Cambodia gains control.
And again, we did say this is going to be a difficult draft for the first one to perform because Cambodia just basically takes all the counters. Detective now having that war axe does mean if there's another
Kita lihat Lord
fight,
lagi,
he
guys.
should actually be fine. Ricky does have the dominance eye, so Hoppy just took a lot
Ayolah
of damage
cepat
coming
lah
in from
guys.
Wow. They will get the lore, and that's the saving grace. Detective not looking for round 2, not with that health bar. They have a second chance to do some structural damage to Dominican Republic.
Yep. So this is... It's only 30 minutes, but hold on. Look at that. Ricky got caught.
Gila lenyap cok
And I feel like
Hilda
he was
cok.
just scouting, trying to give Dominican Republic a chance to catch on to anyone. But as a Hilda, this is the point where you're just there opening up the map, so it's fine. Diamond has completed a brute force breastplate. Boxy looking for positions. The instinct goes in. Black Dragon form used.
Hati-hati,
Tries to
naga
get onto
bonar
Ryan
guys.
when Boxy Zing is so far away he can't catch up.
Probably a good choice to back off. Instinct. Is the Furious Dive going to come back off cooldown? No Black Dragon form for this base defense. Top inhibitor has gone down. Respectable attempt. June will get his Purify back up in just 5 seconds. Let's see if they can at least hold one inhibitor. That will be the challenge because they're not the best at clearing out Lord.
Apakah bisa di end?
Thankfully, it's only 14 minutes in, so this is very manageable.
Yep. They do have all members here. The Black Dragon form is not there, but still. Oh, hold on, engage coming in from Instinct.
Oh, Purify out. Jun will escape and back off. This allows them space to deal with the Lord and also deal with the mini wave in the middle lane. Thankfully, Boxy didn't get pulled back by the Arm of Fender. Bottom wave needs attention. Shadow doing his very best. The Retribution used to take out the catapult. Boxy is going to try to finish off the structure.
Nggak
There
bisa
is no
guys.
protection, so Boxy a bit too ambitious with that.
Ente kadang-kadang ente.
Good try though, good try. Jun, his position is revealed.
Sekarang kan udah beda,
Is
guys.
aiming for him because he is the one that has the best wave clear. So the moment he dies, it's gonna be very difficult.
Wow, they actually flinched. They used the Feather Airstrike, but for a good cause, clear the way. Bot inhibitor will go down thanks to Boxy. Offie comes in, finds the pick onto Diamond. That is crucial. Dominican Republic will have to fight without some crucial crowd control. The Petrify doesn't connect onto Detective. As crucial cooldowns gets expended bit by bit, Cambodia are slowly inching closer to victory.
But you can see the Dominican Republic is making it so difficult for them to go in, despite that the Ruby is not there. There's no angles.
Pretty hard, honestly. They're gonna try to full commit into the Feather Airstrike. They go. The execution is there. Ricky is gone. Jun forced to fly back into the base. A 3v5. Diamond needs 10 more seconds to come back up, but Boxy's not gonna give it an opportunity, but he's in the fountain. Instinct will find a shutdown. The chances reignited for Dominican Republic. Jun just needs to avoid the Death Sonata, and Wadu cannot get the job done. Dominican Republic loses the base, but they hold.
How fast does the players process the information?
Hati-hati,
Seeing
Lord.
the Cho is
10
onto them,
detik.
diving into the fountain, forcing the Cho to follow suit. This is insane. And Detective, he's basically running out of time as well
Apa
because
sih cok
soon
panik?
the damage that he can deal is not gonna be enough. Everyone's getting tankier and tankier and tankier. They find Wadu. They want to chase on the Wadu.
Can they burst him down? He was able to get away with the gleam. Timing unfortunate for Dominican Republic because that was an important kill. Oppie has also been getting some crucial assassinations with this Kadita, just making it harder and harder for Dominican Republic to formulate a good response. And Diamond,
Hit.
block the shots, buddy.
Nggak dapat ya.
Shadow with the save. Ricky onto Oppie.
Masih kurang
Finds the
stack
easiest
ya.
takedown. Oppie finds the knockup and Ricky can continue to chase, but Oppie now disengages and Ricky is in a very weird spot. Detective coming in for an assassination. Judy's to get away with the crown. Good stuff. Instinct again doesn't connect with the Petrify, sadly, as Lord gets secured by Boxy alone.
Boxy soloed the Lord. As
Damage show.
I have not seen a roamer solo a Lord for a long
Kampret
time.
cok, solo Lord cok.
Oh man. I mean, no one has seen it for a long time. Shadow, the traceless back is not the baddest idea. Wadu from behind as the flank. Now it's up to Diamond to keep it alive. Jing, she's from the top lane. They're coming in from all angles. And Boxy finds a double kill now. Ricky flickers to safety, but Cambodia looking for the cleanup. Triple kill for Boxy.
Inilah game terakhir kita guys ya.
Sweep the series and a clean slate to end their their group stage run.
Sekali lagi guys, jangan lupa di subscribe, di like juga guys. Sampai ketemu di game-game berikutnya guys ya. Kita pamit dulu guys.
Detective was just a little bit too much, and Boxy shout out